So when you get a bigger lump of clay like this, the best way to start centering is actually the old Japanese technique of beating it.
Just have it turning really slowly.
So, yes, and see that's already got it stuck well on the wheel here. And it's a much easier shape to actually attack when you put the water on, you start spinning. So again, arm on the hip and pushing with the whole body and going all the way down to the bottom. And it's essentially the same as the small pieces but just on a larger scale. This time pushing with the hands at the base, lifting it up, into a cone, and then pushing it down again. Now I only do it a couple of times because it's a bigger lump of clay and it's a lot easier to center in many ways. So that's the lower cone. Squeeze. Up into a high cone, and then down. So you only add enough water to keep the lubrication working well. And in with my thumbs. If you're not sure of the depth, you can actually get a little wire tool or a fine knife and poke it in and find where the base is and see where it is. So you can always tell, but with practice you get a pretty good idea.
If you do that, does that compromise the vessel at all if you're wanting to make something like a soup bowl or anything?
No, because as soon as you put pressure again, it'll just disappear. It'll close up.
It's not likely to cause air bubbles or anything like that?
No. So we'll just open this a bit. I won't go too far because we can make this into a bottle type shape again. So compressing that nice smooth base.
Yep.
And this time I'll push from the left hand side and pull with the right to lift up that wall. So I've got a lot more ability to push as well as pull and squeeze. So in one movement you can get quite a bit of wall up. And I continue to use this slip on my hands for lubrication, just adding a little water, nothing much. Now this time using the knuckle and against the fingers on the inside, I can squeeze at the base, get a knuckle of clay and lift that up. When you get into really big pots, you've got to get to a point where you even have to stand and throw and your arm can barely reach the bottom. So that's lifted that up again. And I finish off just with my finger on the top. And that slip's going back on the walls again for lubrication. In there in the base, and then this time I'll pull it out as well, so I'm pushing from the inside out a little bit, and I'm still lifting it. So if you just push from the inside, it loses height, but if you lift and pull out, it'll stay, and often increasing height. So just cleaning that edge on the bottom. This time I'll introduce, this is much better than using your fingers to get a lovely smooth contour on the inside. Pushing against my fingers on the outside. And then we can choke it in. Any slight unevenness of the rim can be removed. Now there's different ways of finishing off rims, but we'll keep it a nice solid rim in this case. Clean the internal part of the neck. I can use this as well on the outside. A little bit of chamois. Now that's ready just to come off. Now if I clean my hands so that the slip is off, it makes it very easy for me to take this off the wheel head. So slowing it down and stopping as you...
So you slow it right down, come towards yourself, and as you get sort of halfway under, you
slow down, stop. Yes. Now slip off the hands, you can just pick it up and move it across. This we can knead up and actually make another pot.
Excellent.
And if I leave the clay on the wheel, it means that the next bit of clay that goes on the wheel sticks more easily. So we'll knead this up and we can throw another pot.